Okay, we broadcast live from the west side.
All right, we at the Trap City podcast live on a Wednesday. It's KD, and we got Mr. Reuben Shaw here today. How you doing, Mr. Shaw?
What's going on?
All right. You are an actor in today's society. Yeah, let's talk about it. How old were you when you first started acting?
And I started acting, I was about 25.
Okay.
38 now.
Okay.
So it's been a minute, 15 years in the game. You know what I mean?
What first got you into it? Like, did you start with commercials? Were you doing skits? What were you doing?
Nah, actually, I grew up in the music industry. My family's in the game. My grandfather is Denver Morgan. Uncles, Morgan Harris, Grammy Award winners. I used to produce music, so I graduated college, came back to Atlanta, started producing music, and one of my mentors, Daddy-O, he was like, yo, you should start acting. You should start getting into the film world. And I started tapping in, and it worked out, you know.
Okay, well, you've been in the limelight for quite some time, so I would say you're not really shy. It was a piece of cake for you to get out there in front of people and just do your thing, huh?
Yeah, I mean, it is. I mean, it is, but it ain't, you know, because it's an art form, you know what I mean? So when I'm ever doing that kind of work, I'm really like tapping in. I'm a method type worker, so I'm tapping into a whole nother character, a whole nother being. I'm not even myself. You know what I'm saying? So you snap out of it, and then you're back into your actual reality, and it's completely different from when you're actually doing it.
I've always thought about acting, but that's my thing, just kind of getting into character. So what was one of your most difficult characters, I would say, that you played, or how different was it from your typical personality?
Man, I mean, I got a crazy personality, like.
So you can do a little bit of anything.
I was all over the place as a kid and all that, so I kind of embed all of that stuff into when I'm doing my work. So when I'm playing characters, I'm really not that far from my actual personality.
It's just whoever they need you to be. You just kind of put yourself in that vibe, and you just go for it.
But I do a lot of dramas and crimes and stuff like that. You know, I do comedies too, but whenever you're doing them crimes, it's difficult because, you know,
like all the props around you are fake. The scene is fake, so it's not really an action moment.
Right,
but
I got a whole fake gun and all that.
But but you gotta act like you really fighting for your life or defending the family or something.
And sometimes it's hard to tap out of that, you know what I mean? So a lot of roles, man. I just finished a movie called Homage with Miles Moose from Clark and Decker. He was pretty dope, man. And being that character, I was pretty bugged out. You know what I mean? So it was intense and it was difficult tapping in, but it worked.
What's some advice that you received getting started since you was first in the music industry? Somebody told you, we think you'll be good at this, and you actually went with it. What kind of sold you on that?
That guy was a legend in his game. He had the experience. Get some mentors around you who's really gonna, you know, veer you in the right direction. You know what I mean? And then once you are getting those mentors, they're gonna give you the proper advice and then follow that advice. You know what I mean?
Give it to him. So you trusted in his word. The proof was in the pudding.
Then I did my own due diligence, my own research, and put my own work in. I set myself out there to chase my ambition, and it popped off.
I love it. All right, what's next for you? You got any things you're prepping for now? Some roles, some lines you're rehearsing?
I just finished the movie last week. Like I said,
last week,
called Homage with Miles and major hypes in it. I just did a movie called Catlanta with a whole bunch of fire dudes, a couple of BMF actors in that. I got a movie coming out with Dre Kelly and JD Williams from BMF called Number One with a Bullet. Got a whole bunch of joints coming out, man. Work never stops.
Booked and busy. I like it. Where can we stream you at? Where can we find your movies?
Yo, first off, if you really want to find me, man, just Google Reuben Shaw.
All right.
And you'll find my IMDb, find all my movies. You can find stuff on Amazon Prime. You can find stuff on Tubi. You can find stuff on all the different networks, man. Just Google it, man. Go to my Instagram, Rube Shaw, and a lot of the stuff that I've been in on my page.
Okay, y'all heard it here. Now I just got one more question because, like I said, I've been thinking about the whole acting thing. When you were rehearsing your lines, is it just studying, reading, rehearsing? You like to kind of have somebody doing it with you, reading it, or you just got a good memory and or do you flow, you improvise with it?
Yeah, I'm an isolation type dude. I go into an isolation. Like I said, I go into a whole, I become that character, man.
Yeah.
Like when I'm acting, when it finally becomes time to act on set, I'm not acting anymore. Like I am that guy.
I love that.
To prepare for that role, man, I go into an isolation where I study the role. I study the lines for like 2-3 days, and then I'm off the lines. And then
Look at you.
Just going. I'm just, all right, here we go. And I do it in all aspects of my being. So I do it sober, I do it drunk, I do it high, I do it mad.
Because it's in you. Yeah.
And then by the time I do it on set, I'm able to deliver it in all different ways, whatever the director wants. You feel me?
I like that.
So it is what it is.
All right. That's our time, y'all. We got Reuben Shaw, Trap City Podcast. We out.
We out.